Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to another Real Madrid review. The second match of the Champions League before, the international break. Um, we still have the Liga game on, I think it's Sunday as well, so that will be the last game before international break, and then until I think it's the 4th of October or 5th of October before we have or I think it's 2nd of October we have the Liga back, and then the 5th we have the Champions League back. So that's gonna be 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks, maybe in between there of break. So yeah, this is obviously the match day 2, and we got a 3-0 win away at Celtic Park. We were hoping to build it into the game and hopefully get 2 from 2, and in all competitions this season, all top competitions, not pre-season, all the main competitions. So since Frankfurt up until now, we haven't lost a single game. There's a win against Frankfurt, then our the Liga victories: Almeria, Celta Vigo, Espanyol, Real Betis, and how can I not remember our recent game? Oh my, Mallorca, yes, Mallorca. And then we also obviously Celtic and now Leipzig, right? That is 7 games, I think, where we haven't lost. So that's GG's indeed. What a stat. Let's see if we can continue that. Who do we have next in the league, by the way? I think Osasuna. But anyways, this game, wow. We left it very late into the 80th minute to get our first goal, and then obviously in the 90th minute we got a second. I thought Leipzig gave a good fight. This obviously the first time these two sides met. The first half, like the Celtic game, I thought Leipzig just went for it. They were like, look, we're nothing to lose. Let's just go for it. And Kunku, what a player he is. In the summer I said Real Madrid should have really gone for Kunku. I really thought we should have, but we didn't in the end. The threat they have, Werner as well, pacey striker up front. And yeah, that's a very solid team Leipzig have. So it was always going to be a difficult challenge against a Leipzig team. But you would have expected us to score maybe earlier in the second half than 80th minute. But I'm not going to complain the victory. It's a victory that will be quite important for us as well. So that's 2 from 2. So let's talk about the goal, shall we? Vinny Jr. passes it to Valverde, cuts onto his left foot and places it into the bottom corner. Really wonderful goal. Valverde obviously scored an absolute banging goal against Mallorca the last game. If you haven't checked that goal out, wow, that goal was absolutely incredible. This goal, really nice goal as well. Maybe not as brilliant as a goal, some would say, but that's a really nice goal to score too. And yeah, his celebration, it tells you how much it means to him. I think if he had scored in the 40th minute, he wouldn't have celebrated that way. But in the 80th minute, where I think both teams, I think Leipzig probably would have sat back a little bit and go, look, if in the next 10-15 minutes we're going to continue not being able to score, we may as well just sit back, go tight, defend better, and 0-0. Let's take a 0-0 at the Bernabeu. That's a good result, right? For Leipzig, of course. But we obviously scored the 80th minute, and Valverde, very happy, very excited, of course. Who wouldn't be? Really nice goal. Really, really insane celebrations. Respect it as well. So yeah, it means a lot to Valverde. You can clearly tell. And then Cruz, a smart free kick, really smart. And then I think it was outside of the box as well. Which, yeah, Asensio is known for hitting some of these incredible shots from far out. We've seen him done it a lot of times on his left foot. His first time shot hits the post and goes in. Asensio was very unhappy against Mallorca, where he was warming up for a long time, was ready to come on, but in the end he wasn't, And once the 5 subs, or once the game was going to an end, we actually made 4 subs in the game. But once the game was coming to a close, he knew that I wasn't going to get a chance against Mallorca, so he was unhappy. I think he threw his beep, he was kicking things. And I talked about against in that review against Mallorca, which was uploaded late. Apologize for that. But I talked about how I understand the frustration and that feeling of not being able to play and get a chance when you've been warming up, you've been told, look, you might get a chance, so go and warm up. And he'll be like, okay, finally I'll get a chance to play. I haven't started a single game yet. I haven't played much, so let's go warm up. Hopefully I get a couple of chances, couple of minutes. And then the manager's like, come back here, the game's finished. You're not going to be able to get a chance. You'll be mad. But I think it's very disrespectful, even if the manager, but the fans didn't pay for you to go and start kicking things and throwing things around. I think it's very disrespectful as well. But back to this game, really nice goal from Asensio there. Yeah, Leipzig should have really gone 1, maybe even 2-0 up in the first half, I thought. And Kunku, 5 minutes in, had a chance, through on goal. Saved by Courtois. But Werner and Forsberg with a nice sort of 1-2. Werner squares it into the box, and Kunku couldn't quite get it. I thought if he had been able to make a bit of contact, that could have been 1-0. Really, really, really good chance for Christopher and Kunku. And then we had Modric with a shot wide, and Valverde, who runs with the ball, lays it off to Rodrigo, cuts it back to Valverde, and then Vinicius got the shot in the end, sort of saved by the goalkeeper, and then Asensio with the rebound, chip sort of goal over the bar. So yeah, those are basically what we had as the chances and the goals. So massive result in the Champions League, where so far we've kept 2 clean sheets. We have scored 5 goals so far, which is brilliant. I just want to have a look at the lineups. So our lineup was Thibaut Courtois, we had Carvajal, Rudiger and Nacho. Nacho playing was very interesting, but Nacho is one of those players that you can really rely on when you need him. And I thought he had a solid game, I suppose. Alaba, Modric, Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Valverde, Rodrigo, Vini. Rodrigo is playing like a false 9 with Valverde and Vini next to him, which is very interesting. Eden Hazard didn't play at all. We would have thought Hazard would have been the main striker. Okay, when a team came, it was like, he's not. Fair enough. How about maybe on the bench? Well, he's on the bench, but how about coming on in the second half? But it seems like he doesn't get the trust anymore from the manager. I don't think the manager goes to the bench and look, okay, who do I have on the bench? I want to bring someone off, Rodrigo, Vini, or Valverde. Hazard, Asensio, okay. Mariano, but he still brought Mariano Diaz on anyways, right? But yeah, Hazard, I don't think he's trusted anymore. He had a chance against Mallorca. He didn't have a bad game. I mean, for Prime standards, that would be a bad game, but for Carbon standards, that was a decent game. Didn't do much, constantly out of position, based on what I saw. And Rodrigo really made an impact when he became that number 9, links up well with Vini, and that was expected. For him to play up front with Valverde and Vini around him. So yeah, for Hazard, no minutes. Modric, Tchouaméni, Camavinga, the midfield 3. Tchouaméni as that DM, with Modric and Camavinga as well. And then eventually, of course, Cruz coming on. And then the back 4 with Nacho playing, which is again, like I said, interesting. Ahead of Mendy, because normally it would be Mendy left back and then Alaba and Rudiger centre back. But I suppose he wanted to try something different, go with something new. Also can give Nacho a bit of game time. So yeah, Cruz, Asensio, Ceballos, Mendy did come on, and Mariano getting a chance. I mean, who would have thought it in 2022, nearly 2023 as well, in 4 months' time in 2023, that Mariano Diaz will be playing a game, but it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is, but it's a very good result for us. It's what we want, it's what we need. Next up, who do we actually have? Let me have a look. Because the next La Liga game will be basically the last game. It's not Osasuna. What was I on about? It's obviously the Madrid derby. I mixed up Atletico and Osasuna. Osasuna was is the 2nd of October game when we come back from international break. But Madrid derby away at the Wanda Metropolitano. Don't even know how to say that, man. I don't know how that is the name of the stadium. Wanda Metropolitano. So that will be a big game, Madrid derby, coming back. So yeah, that's very interesting indeed. So yeah, that'll be it for today's review. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's review. Hit the like button if you did. Subscribe to the channel if it's on already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.